The story of the Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible. Chapter 1. The beginning of a promise, the call of Abraham. According to the Bible, the story of the Hebrew Israelites begins with Abraham, who is considered the father of their nation. God chose Abraham and made a covenant with him to make his descendants a great nation through whom the entire world would be blessed. God's promise: I will make you into a great nation, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. Genesis 12:2-3. Abraham obeyed God. His son Isaac and Isaac's son Jacob were also blessed. God later changed Jacob's name to Israel, and his descendants became known as the children of Israel or Israelites. Chapter 2. Bondage in Egypt, a nation in slavery. The children of Israel settled in Egypt during a time of famine. Eventually, they were enslaved by a pharaoh who feared their growing numbers. They lived in bondage for 400 years, crying out to God. The Israelites groaned in their slavery and cried out, and God heard their cry. Exodus 2:23-24. Chapter 3. The deliverer Moses and the Exodus. God raised up Moses as a deliverer to free his people. Through Moses, God performed mighty signs and plagues upon Egypt. Finally, Pharaoh let them go, and Moses led the Israelites through the Red Sea, which God miraculously parted. Let my people go, so that they may worship me in the wilderness. Exodus 5:1. Chapter 4. The wilderness years, testing and provision. For 40 years the Israelites wandered in the wilderness due to their disobedience. Still, God cared for them, providing manna from heaven, water from rocks, and guidance through a cloud and fire. I will rain down bread from heaven for you. Exodus 16:4. Chapter 5. Entering the Promised Land. Under the leadership of Joshua, the Israelites finally entered Canaan, the land promised to Abraham. They conquered cities and settled in the land, fulfilling part of God's ancient promise. Be strong and courageous, for you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors. Joshua 1:6. Chapter 6. The Kingdom Era, David and Solomon. As time passed, the Israelites demanded a king. God eventually gave them King David, a man after God's own heart, and his son Solomon, who built the first temple in Jerusalem. David, a man after my own heart, will do all my will. Acts 13:22. Chapter 7. Sin, Judgment, and Exile. Despite blessings, the Israelites turned to idolatry and sin. Prophets warned them repeatedly, but they did not listen. As a result, God allowed foreign nations like Babylon and Assyria to conquer them and scatter them across the world. Because you disobeyed my commands, I will scatter you among the nations. Leviticus 26:33. Chapter 8. The Hope of Restoration. Even in exile, God promised through the prophets that he would one day regather the Israelites from every nation and bring them back to himself. I will gather them from all the countries. They will be my people, and I will be their God. Ezekiel 37:21-23. Scroll Summary. Who are the Hebrew Israelites? According to the Bible, the Hebrew Israelites are the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, a people chosen by God to reflect his glory on earth. Their story is one of faith, freedom, failure, judgment, and hope. God's relationship with the Israelites reveals his justice, mercy, and ultimate plan to redeem humanity.